Hello. I have been performing a few rituals for the nymphs of the forest and the water. I have jellyfish here, and I have a lot of plants, and I also have my antlers. I have many more that I did not prepare for this ritual. And I also brought my skull. This is a beaver skull. It's real. It detaches. Do you see this? Wait. I also have a deer skull, but it's up in the shelf and I didn't feel like getting it. Ooh, this is cool. I love that. But I also forgot to take the teeth for this. Unfortunately, but you see, the world today as we know it has been awful. And I decided that I am going to disconnect from it all. In the sense that I haven't read the news, I haven't been on any social media in a very long time. And instead, I try to, in a way, reconnect with nature and let it guide me as I go in life. And, I've decided to pay nothing, no more mind, and not care about anything that's going on in particular at all. I dropped out of everything, and I currently have a savings account, and I'm working a job, so that I can just move away and live in the middle of nowhere. That is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I don't know when exactly I'm gonna accomplish this, since it's gonna take a bit of money. Thanks, capitalism. Thanks, Trump and everyone. So, yeah, I have decided that that's what I'm gonna do. And, yeah, this really speaks to me in a way. I mean, nature in general is something that has guided us as a species and everyone around us that is still alive to this day. Every species, every animal, every life form to ever exist has been guided to this exact point by what nature, forces of nature, all of that, yada yada yada. We all know the tale, we all know the story. And I feel like, what is the point in worshiping anything that you cannot see, touch, feel, hear, smell, even, because those are the five senses that nature gave to us. That is what God, or as we know, as I will from now on continue to refer to as Mother Nature, because she is our mother. She is the god, or goddess to be more precise. Um, that I forgot my point. I forgot what I was speaking about as I got a little bit off track, but what I've been trying to say in general is that, well, no matter what, she has our back. And there is no point in life other than simply following her. And she is okay. Moving on. In general, I think that everyone should just forget about politics, forget about money, forget about economy, forget about the rising prices, and forget about the people that are mean in your life, and just let it all go and simply give yourself to nature. I say as I'm filming this indoors, but I'm filming this indoors because it's really dark outside and you wouldn't be able to see me. I do want to go outdoors. I've been spending a lot of time outdoors as it is in my life in general. I've always been outdoors kind of person. But lately I've been craving to go there more. And also time in itself, time is the essence of time and everything. And time is not real. I don't believe time is real. The only way that we should track time is by sunset, sun, moon, and by the rot of things, of living creatures as they die. Because we are rotting currently. Bye. Because we are rotting right now. And we will continue to rot until we have withered away. There's something covering the microphone. Ah, my ankle hurts. But, we are currently rotting, and we will continue to rot until we withered away from the existence as it is, as we know it. But thing is, we will simply pass on to the next kind of life, the next path, the next stage. And, you know, it brings me a lot of comfort to think about that, because everything else brings us stress. There's no point in anything. For this video, I tried to recreate an outdoor setting indoors with what I had available. I feel a bit nervous because despite this being a YouTube channel, I am not a big fan of cameras, and I'm not a big fan of filming myself. I don't like being on footage or anything, so yeah, but I wanted to talk a little bit about why I started this thing as a whole. Simply put, I was really bored. I was very bored, and I decided, why not just talk online? And for it to not just simply like take up space on my computer, I decided, why not post it on YouTube? Because not a lot of people see it. However, some people did see it, and there have been a lot of takes and comments about what I do and how I act and how I talk under my page. And a lot of them honestly make no sense to me, because like I'm not in psychosis. I'm not in psychosis, okay? I know what that is, okay? I know what that is. I know everything about it, alright? And I know that I'm not in a psychotic episode or whatever. And the things that happen to me really do happen to me, and they used to freak me out a lot. But in general, nothing really freaks me out anymore, and I just want to live, man. Like, I don't know. I don't think there's a point in anything, in the sense that we all are going to die and pass on to the next stages of life, and we have nothing to worry about other than the problems that we caused ourselves, and the big man in the big building with the big load of cash made us and gave us the problems and stuff. So if all of us simply reverted back to the way things were, with vaccines though, I think we should keep vaccines and medicine, because we would all die by the age of 25 otherwise. But I think that, yeah, if we all just went back to living on like fields and farms and stuff like, and mountains, then life would be very different, you know? I think there would be less depression and anxiety, and I think we all deserve that, you know? I think we all deserve to reconnect with our mother. And yeah, I love my mother very dearly. I'm speaking about nature, as I have I'm not sharing personal information on the internet. Do you like the sun? Here I have the sun. It is made out of cardboard, and it does not emit heat. And there